Good evening to Dr. Haas and all the audience. My name is Wok Lian. Today I'll be presenting about Nestle Malaysia as my individual corporate assignments. So I'll start off the presentation with a brief introduction about Nestle Malaysia. Basically, Nestle is a food company which had nourishing Malaysians through their quality brands and products since 1912 with a purpose to enhance the quality of life for everyone. The business structure of Nestle encompasses 6 factories and also 4,600 of employees across Malaysia. Nestle offers 9 categories of products, which include dairies, beverage, foods, ready to drink, ice cream, maternal and child nutrition, healthcare nutrition, confectionery, and out of home. Nestle also produce over 500 halal certified products, which includes some of the Malaysian favorites such as Maggi, Milo, Nescafe, and also Kit Kat. Next, I'll be explaining about the organization structure of Nestle. The board of Nestle consists of 4 independent directors, 1 non-independent director, and also 2 executive directors. To exercise their corporate functions, Nestle has appointed 1 CEO, 1 CFO, and also 7 executive directors for each different departments. They also appointed 11 business executive officers for each different business units. Next, I'll be explaining about the concept of Nestle. There are 3 main concepts of Nestle. The first one is to creating shared values for individuals and families, community, and also planet. The second main concept of Nestle is sustainability, in which Nestle ensures that in conducting their business, the natural resources are used in a responsible manner. The third main concept of Nestle is compliances, where Nestle ensures that their operation is in compliances with the law and basic business principles. Next, I'll be explaining about the corporate governance of Nestle based on the Malaysian Code on Corporate Governance, which is MCCG. There are 3 principles under MCCG. The first one is board leadership and effectiveness, which can be further broken down into 3 main points, which is board responsibilities, board composition, and also board remuneration. In regards to the board responsibility, the board of Nestle undertook the responsibility to planning and establishing benchmarks to measure the group's strategic objectives. The board of Nestle also implements strategies and operational decisions for the company. They also assess the strategy and performance, internal control and risk management, governance and sustainability efforts of the group. One thing to note that is the position of the chairman and CEO are held by different individuals, which is in full compliances with the requirements under MCCG. While in regards to the board composition, out of 7 members of the board, 4 of them are independent directors. The board of Nestle also entrusted the nomination and compensation committee to review the candidates for the appointment to the board. The next main point or first principle is remuneration of the directors. There's a detailed disclosure on the name basis for the remuneration of individual directors of Nestle. The second principle under MCCG is effective audit and risk management. The audit committee, with regards to the audit committee, the board has established its own audit committee to assess the suitability, objectivity, and also independence of the external auditor. One main thing is to note that is the chairman of the audit committee is not the chairman of the board, which is also in compliance with the requirement under MCCG. The Nestle Internal Audit Department was established by the board to maintain formal and transparent relationship with the external auditor, where the external auditor will review the work of the internal auditors. The second point of the second principle is the risk management and internal control framework. NIA assessing and reporting on the effectiveness of the risk management and internal control system to the board through the audit committee. The third principle is integrity in corporate reporting and meaningful relationship with stakeholders. The first point of the third principle is the communication with stakeholders. So Nestle maintains effective communication with its shareholders at all times to enable them to make informed of the invest decisions made by the company and for their feedback as well as concerns to be understood and answered by the company. The second point under the third principle is the conduct of general meeting. Nestle encouraging their shareholders to actively participate in discussing the resolutions proposed on future developments of a company operational in general. And however, there was no mention about the 28 days notice prior to the meeting given to the shareholders, which is a requirement under MCCG. Lastly, I will conclude my presentation by explaining about the extra governance practiced by Nestle. Nestle has their own code of business conduct which governs the responsibility of the board and also all the employees. Nestle also provides whistleblowing procedures which allows the employees, suppliers, and also third parties to report any potential non-compliances incident within the group. With that, I end my presentation. Thank you.